decided to make a trip down here to my creek stand in Central Texas, about 15 minutes away from my house, one of my favorite places to go. Very, very old creek that's been here for thousands and thousands of years. Settlers and people long before the settlers, native people used to camp and hunt and fish on the same creek. You can hear behind me, probably by now, traffic is always busy on the street right above the hill from where my stand is. I can see people jogging right now. I can hear kids playing at the playground over here. It's pretty cool, but this is technically out of the city limits. I'm only bow and crossbow hunting out of the stand. Mainly crossbow hunting because I love my Barnett Crossbow and I hunt in a very small blind. And I'm after an 8-point that I saw last time when I shot my last 8-point out here. So I'm excited. I'm a very excited camper today. Finally the end of my busy season with work, and I just could not be happier to be sitting here with you today out here on this deer hunt. Some mornings are like that. And here comes this nice bruiser buck. It's really nice for down here. It's a buck I've been after for a while, and I waited and waited and waited for him to turn right, as you could see, and just reviewed the footage, and that was a clean miss. I may have caught the top of his back, but it was not a vital hit. He'll recover from that, no problem. But I hate when that happens. You practice and practice and practice, and I always talk about that and write about that, about practicing and making it happen. So that kind of stuff doesn't happen. But I've had some successful hunts this season so far, and I guess you got to take the good with the bad sometimes. So I tried. He should be back though. He's definitely not vitally hit, and he's gonna live another day, but that kind of just hurts your ego when you shoot over one like that. And I didn't expect him to run into the creek either. I expect him to run left or right, but that happens. He just kind of ducked on me at the last minute. I had the red dot right on his shoulder. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough, but we're going to hunt another day. Oh my God, did you see that? That's got to be one of the biggest bucks I've ever seen down here, man. Oh my gosh. And it looked like a good shot. I can see my arrow from here. And those bigger bucks, when they're hit, will run down the river versus running down the land. So that tells me that he's a mature, he's more mature than the other ones. He looks to be about a 2.5, 3-year-old, which is normal for out here. But for urban deer hunting, that is pretty good. I saw no deer and no deer and no deer, and I thought I was going to blank out tonight. But then he shows up out of the right side of the blind, and I cannot say much more, man. That was incredible. Here's a better look at our deer. Interesting characteristics here, but really nice spread. Like I said, one of the better deer I've shot out here. And here is our entrance wound. And there, my friends, is our exit wound. Big old triangle shape right there. Which is why I like using some Grim Reapers. 2-inch cut radius. Nice creek bottom buck. Well, we are about out of camera light tonight, but I just wanted to say a couple of things about our hunt. This is one of the better deer that I've shot out here, as I said earlier, and I am so blessed to be able to do this because I missed that one, and that was just Saturday, and it is Wednesday today when I'm filming this hunt, and I've been thinking about that miss all week. But not necessarily in a negative way, but just kind of looking for a way to get some redemption, as we all kind of do as hunters. But this is a nice buck, very widespread, which is not too typical of bucks around here. That's why I decided to take him. He's a management buck by most standards, but he's got a really nice widespread, but just kind of some funky antlers. No brow tines really, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess, 7-point. Because he's kind of broke off here, it looks like, and he's got very little brow tines, but I guess they count as points. But he's a legal spread here in Williamson County. It is 13 inches or greater, and he definitely makes that. And because his inside spread is definitely all of that, and just a unique animal. One of the better heavier horned deer, even though it doesn't look like much. For out here, this is a pretty nice deer. He's an older buck than I thought he was at first. But I'm very, very, very excited about here. Grim Reaper Broadheads, Barnett C5 Wildcat Crossbow. This is a perfect deer. This is exactly what I wanted. So thanks be to God, man. I am so happy and blessed to be out here, and just almost started crying after I found him in the creek. The only problem is I quickly had to trudge him out of the creek bed and wade quite a bit, so my feet are wet. But anyway, and I got my arrow back and everything like that, so all is good. Thank you so much for watching us today. So I just recently returned here from my hunting stand in Brushy Creek to my house with this awesome little yearling doe. And what happened here is I left my camera at home trying to get to my stand early this morning, because the last 2 mornings, even though I'm in my stand early, even though I'm using scent control and dressing all in black or dark camouflage or whatever the case may be, I still get, as we say in hunting, blowing out by a group of does that comes in every morning, and they start, you know, doing their little thing where they kind of wheeze and blow, as we call it, at you, saying that there's danger in the area. And I don't know why, man. I have none of the windows in my blind open except for the window that I shoot out of. It's just been kind of a quirky thing. So this time I said, you know what, I left my camera at home. It is what it is. I'm going to still film this in part here. And this doe came in and just right outside of my blind, way off to the right, so I wouldn't have probably been able to film it correctly anyway to get a good angle shot. Took the shot at 35 yards. She went down and ran for about another 35 yards, crossed the creek, and fell over. It was awesome. It was just textbook crossbow hunting with my crossbow from Barnett Crossbows, as well as Grim Reaper Broadheads and my Lumenok bolt. So it was a fantastic hunt. Great. Cannot say enough about my season this year. I've been just so humbly blessed with gun season and bow season, and to be able to take this over to Hunters for the Hungry. I know it's a small doe, but it's going to be processed into hamburger meat, And then the other cool thing that I'm going to do with Hunters for the Hungry is donate directly to my local area food bank, who accepts and processes deer meat, and I've got some hamburger meat in the freezer just for that purpose. So I know this may not look like much of a hamburger meat deer, but we can certainly, I wanted to shoot more of a mature doe, but this is the one I could get the shot on this morning, and had an awesome hunt. And I'm also going to take some other meat that I have from earlier in the season to the food bank to make some more. So I'm really excited about this year. I've had an awesome hunt. I've been so richly blessed by God to be able to provide for my family in this way, especially hunt so close from home. There's a football game going on right now, and I'm going to go watch that with my family and my son and my wife, and we're having some folks over, and get to just live the American dream and be able to hunt. And it's just an awesome thing. So never discount urban deer hunting. You can certainly do it in your area with archery equipment. If you look around and try to see what the possibilities are out there. It's just been a great experience for me, and I'm so blessed to be here and be able to share this with you on camera this year. So thank you so much again for watching us.